All right, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it today. What we're going to look at in this episode is the relationship between Heaven 6, a medieval manuscript known as I-33, and Buckler usage as it applies to you and me. One of the oldest treatises covering Buckler fighting is the I-33 manuscript. That's I.33. If you put that into the mighty Google engine, you will see an entire slew of illustrations, and it will take you to all sorts of links, to all sorts of interpretations, excuse me, of how people fought with a buckler. It is an incredibly versatile tool. Now, we're going to come at it from a Filipino perspective, but while you're approaching this, I want you to realize that everything I am doing from a Filipino perspective is the exact same things they're doing in I-33. The human body only moves so many ways. We can only employ cutting weapons in so many patterns. So, quick refresher, the Heaven 6 drill is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Real simple. 2 sets of 3. 1, 2, 3. All at the high line. 1, 2, 3. Real easy. Caveman can do it. Not that difficult. One of the secrets of that drill is that if you reverse the flow, and what I mean by that is as a right-hander, you start on the left side, and as a left-hander, you start on the right side. You take a generic template and you turn it into a defensive drill. And that works really well with a buckler. Those of you that are experienced with Heaven 6, you'll immediately see where this is going. And of note, the closed guard right here that we use in Heaven 6 is exactly the same, one of the same wards you'll find in I-33. Exactly the same. What works is universal, and you'll find it in every single martial art, be it the Filipino martial arts, be it historical Western martial arts, be it reconstructed Viking martial arts, you name it. If it actually works, it's universal. If it doesn't work, if you don't see it spread across all martial arts, it's probably a load of horse pocket. So, looking at Heaven 6 from a weapon, and the stick in this case can be anything. I've talked about this before. The stick is simply an analog for whatever weapon we're using. Machete, hammer, hatchet, Bowie knife, stick. Could be any of those. So, from this position, as we're being defensive, the first thing that happens is our shield, that first strike, is reaching out and intercepting what's coming at us. Whether we're blocking it in a static sort of way, or we're catching it and moving it. Our second movement comes off of our weapon. We're going to catch and strike. Now, if this is a sword or a machete or a Bowie knife of a large enough variety, what's going to happen is we're going to block what's coming in. We're going to cut through that limb, and now we're going to protect ourselves over on this side as we would come forward and finish our target. That is those first simple moves out of Heaven 6. To refresh your memory from the left-hand side, 1, 2, 3. We bring that buckler into it, 1, 2, 3, finish it. Using our good buddy here, we can see it a little bit more detail. 1, 2, 3, finish it. You should see how that all flows together. Pick up a buckler, pick up a stick, pick up a weapon of whatever variety, and start thinking about how these universal lines work. And one more secret about the buckler that a lot of people don't talk about. In the Filipino martial arts, we like to check. We like to do things like hubud, where we're grabbing a hold, we're striking, we're getting in tight, we're doing all of that. When it comes to the buckler, what we're doing is we're checking with that buckler. We're coming right into that hand, or we're coming into this joint, be it the elbow, up under the shoulder, or at range, we're catching into the wrist. And that's allowing us to move them, to check them, to parry them, and then do what we need to do to strike. Hopefully this gives you some good ideas. We'll explore this more in time. Just wanted to get something short out there. Y'all have a good one.